We see them every day, but have you ever really wondered what's inside a car tire? You might think it's just a simple chunk of rubber, but nope, it's way more complicated than that. Believe it or not, a single tire has over 200 different ingredients. It's some serious chemistry.
So yeah, think of it less like a mold and more like a crazy, complex recipe. Let's check it out.
First up, you need two kinds of rubber, natural for its strength and synthetic for better grip. Then you add the secret stuff. You know why tires are black? It's from a fine soot called carbon black. Everything gets thrown into a giant blender. This thing mixes it all with insane heat and pressure. What comes out is this black, gummy stuff called a master batch. You can think of it as tire dough. And just like making a layer cake, we're going to build this thing from the inside out. Layer 1 is the inner liner. This makes the whole thing airtight, so no more inner tubes. Next, you've got the body plies. This rubberized fabric is what gives the tire its actual shape. Then come the beads. They're basically steel wire hoops that lock the tire right onto the wheel. And for protection, you've got steel belts. Think of them like armor against any punctures. And the final layer is the tread, the part that actually grips the road. So what we have now is called a green tire. It looks right, but it's super soft and kind of useless. So how do we make it strong? With a bit of chemical magic called vulcanization. This part is key. You pretty much just bake it. The heat and sulfur create these super strong bonds in the rubber. This all happens in a curing press, which is basically a giant high-tech waffle iron for tires. Once it's cooked, it gets cooled down, trimmed up, and checked to make sure it's absolutely perfect. And that's the whole challenge, right? It's got to be soft enough to grip, but tough enough to last. So it goes from a sticky goo to a high-tech product. What ingredient in this recipe surprised you the most?